Afterlife of the Party is out now on Netflix, and it stars Victoria Justice as Cassie, an event planner who parties a little bit too much. She has a roommate named Lisa, who she has known since the first grade, but she doesn't really have that much time for Lisa anymore, and Cassie is preparing to celebrate her 25th birthday. The night of her birthday, she parties a little bit too hard, she comes home hungover, she severs her relationship with her roommate, she falls and she dies. Now she's in a way given a second chance that she has to right the wrongs that she committed with everybody on Earth, and we have another Netflix movie. Me saying that this is another Netflix movie is a bit of an overstatement, because I really did think that this movie wasn't going to be that good. I thought that this was going to be another He's All That type of situation, especially where you have a Nickelodeon star like Victoria Justice, who throughout the first 15 minutes of this movie was giving a really bad performance. Now, I'm not asking for a groundbreaking performance. I'm not asking for an Oscar-worthy performance. Honestly, asking for a solid performance. Just give me a little bit of something. And throughout those first 15 minutes, I said to myself, Jesus, she cannot act at all. I've seen a couple of things with her in it. There was a movie that came out earlier this year that she promoted that she was in, and I thought she was absolutely horrendous in it. And that was my mindset going into this movie, but somehow she improved as the movie went along. She functioned in her role, you know? She was serviceable. She was at least believable in this role too, and it looked like she was having fun. I think that tied into how she was playing this character. But at the same time, I really just didn't care about her character, because all I knew about her was that she was an event planner. She loved partying and getting drunk. That was it. I will say this movie did surprise me in a way. And that is that I expected it to be a comedy. That's how the trailer for this movie is marketed. It's marketed as a comedy, and people are probably going to be turned off by the fact that a lot of the jokes do not land in this movie. And there's a lot more drama in this movie than there is comedy. So those two tones are kind of at conflict with each other, but I found myself gravitating more towards the dramatic aspects of this film rather than the comedic aspects, because the comedic aspects of this film really just felt like jokes that you would find on Nickelodeon. When it was trying to be a comedy, it felt like an extended episode of her old Nickelodeon show, Victorious. The movie was actually getting dramatic. That's when I was the most invested. And yeah, sure, those two tones might be at a bit of a conflict with each other. Trying to balance out the dramatic tone, trying to negate the comedic tone, and the comedic tone trying to negate the dramatic tone. I found this to be more of a drama than I did a comedy. I think it's mostly because I felt that way about the jokes in this movie. You can look at this movie as something that's heartfelt. If you're gonna have your kids watch this movie, just be like, don't do this when you drink, don't be an idiot like that, you know? That's basically it. I mean, I think that that's why there's minimal to no cursing whatsoever in this film, which is very rare for a Netflix original. This is very family-oriented, which might be a bit of a fresh air for some people, especially where you have a star that has come from something that is more family-oriented. But at the same time, she's also releasing songs that say fuck in it now. I'm really just grasping at straws with this movie. I'm thinking about it, and I'm saying to myself, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's definitely not boring until about the last 10 minutes or so. This could have easily just been a 90-minute movie, or even less. It could have been 85 to, I don't know, 88 minutes. Instead, it's an hour and 49 minutes, and you can definitely feel it. It feels a bit too long. There's also a lot of product placement in this movie that kind of got on my nerves. Victoria Justice's character, Cassie, is really obsessed with Coop, who is a musician. There's California Pizza Kitchen boxes everywhere. Netflix just has a precedence for product placement. I saw enough of this, and He's All That. Just stop it. Please. I will say I was never bored watching it. I mean, I didn't hate myself for watching it. It went down a more dramatic route that I wasn't expecting it to. Justice's performance improved as the movie went along. Those are things I really didn't think I was going to say about this movie, because I saw the trailer and I said, oh, this is just going to be a comedy where the jokes are going to be forced. And again, the jokes are forced, and they have that Nickelodeon-style humor. I gravitated more towards the dramatic aspects, because those were the strongest elements of the movie. Those were the moments of the movie that I felt myself more invested in, and they spent the most time with. And somehow Victoria Justice actually did a solid job in those scenes, something I didn't expect. I'm gonna say you will enjoy Afterlife of the Party with at least half a bucket of popcorn. That's the biggest compliment I can give this movie, is that it wasn't bad. It was okay, and I really didn't think I was gonna go right in the middle in this movie. I really thought it was gonna be like stale popcorn or popcorn hell, especially after I had just seen She's All That, which has social media stars and Disney Channel stars. Jesus, what is up with Netflix casting Nickelodeon and Disney Channel stars? But hey, I mean, if you can make them at least solid like this, I'm on board. So have you guys seen Afterlife of the Party? Drop me some feedback in the comment section below. I'll leave my link to my website in the description below as well. You guys are the best. Thank you for watching. My name is Alex Madden, and I'll see you at the movies somewhere.